Welcome to the show, Paranormal Parley, chat to make you glow. Talking food and sometimes rude, however the live stream rolls. Amazing mods with lightning rods to keep out all the trolls. Fantastic.
Hello. Oh my goodness. How many comments? I'm busy very quickly today. I'm gonna be crowing the chat today. I'll be segging it. Hang on. Speaking of segging the chat, please let me know if there's any audio issues. I know Seg had problems last night and it was a YouTube issue. John Boy, if you're in the chat, it was probably YouTube doing your buffering last night, and I think Jeff had problems as well. So, but let me know, because I won't hear it if it starts crackling. If it starts crackling, right? Okay, let's take it down the chat a little bit. Let's start with James. Okay, because I know he's still in. Hello, James. How are we doing? Change your avatar. I notice these things. Hello, Mariah. How are you doing this afternoon or this morning for you? It's so awesome stuff. Oh, my artwork. I'm really enjoying doing the artwork again. Not just for the channel and the magazine, but for me, for the business. The one I put on Facebook this morning, though, which is a work in progress, it's out of my comfort zone because I'm using watercolors, so rarely do that. It's a good tester on me, that. Why am I still awake? I don't know why are you still awake, Wiz. What is it? Just after 6 a.m. for you? Been up all night? Need some sleepy poo. So, colour. Pinky. John Boy. The boss, Sarah. Called me the boss yesterday. I'm liking that, actually. It's what me and Phil used to call Crow. I'm the boss now. New boss in town. Joe Beams. Good to see you, darling. Carla's been canning, pickling, making salsa. Ooh. I can never usually bother to do it, but I love making homemade salsa. Spaghetti sauce, zucchini bread and pumpkin bread. crocheting for charities. Going round to Carla's house for dinner. I'm very busy. What have I done today? I got a taxi up to the shop. First time since March. But I'm exhausted, I'm breathless. Whinge, and it's raining, which is awesome. It's cold and it's raining. Loving it. And I'd given up on getting taxis anyway because of the stupid tourists daring to use them. But I got one today. Joe Beams. Have I said hello to Joe Beams? Don't think I have. Hello, Joe. I know I haven't said hello to Anne. Hello, Anne. At least these are all hellos. Maybe I won't be sick in the chat. Debbie! Lovely Debbie. Hello, sweetie. Gonna make coffee, so it'll be lurking. I've got a fresh coffee next to me. Pam, hello. How you doing, sweetie? Mike O's in the house. Hello, Miss Mayhem. Lurking and working. I lurk, even if I'm not working. Bit of a lurker these days. Or I'm modding, but I'm doing my drawings, so it looks as though I'm not there. Wayne! Lurking is getting ready to go out. Right, fine. Deserters. Alright, sweetie, that's fine, darling. All this music is... Yeah, it's AI. It's Suno. And it does for the channel. I am a musician. Or I used to be. If you've been in my chat a while, you'll know that it's been a long time. I can't play the guitar anymore because of a knackered hand. I really want to get back to the piano. I miss my piano, and I want to learn the drums. I don't think the drums will actually affect. I think I'll be fine with the drums with this hand, other than maybe a slight delay. Denise, hello, Sarah Mods and chat. Hello to you too. Cat in the house. Raven, hey sweetie. She's not so bad. Everybody say hello to each other. Maybe I will get a bit further down to the bottom. Guys, start talking, so I've got something to talk about. No pressure. Oh, I did say hello to Wiz because I said, what are you still doing up? James is whispering hello. Scully Pop, good to see you, sweetie. Always good to have you here. Audio is great. Yeah, it's just in case it goes. I mean, Segs was fine for about the first hour, and then suddenly it just went all crackly. And he thought he was going to have to finish the stream if you weren't there, but suddenly it corrected itself about 20 minutes later. But he couldn't hear it. We had to tell him. But apparently it was YouTube causing problems to several streams yesterday. So yeah, not all of them did. It could have been StreamYard because I've had glitches for the last week. I think Seg uses StreamYard. But I've had glitches for the last week. It's like a couple of lives ago, my avatar disappeared and just a white circle, stuff like that. But I don't think John Boy was having problems yesterday. I don't think he uses StreamYard. I think he does it straight from his he's in chat. Don't think John Boy uses StreamYard. Gives us a chance to say hello 9,000 times. You go ahead. I've got coffee here. I can just sit back and relax and easy live. Bloody YouTube, I've just ordered a Ethernet cable to hardwire PlayStation. That might help. And I actually haven't, because of the fibre optic, and my router's right next to me. But I probably should at some point actually plug my Ethernet cable in. But because I'm not doing any video at the moment, because the laptop won't take it, I'm not bothering. But with gaming, John Boy, it might be worth using Ethernet. You might find you get less of a problem. He was live 9 hours. I went and made lunch. Still on my phone. I thought he won't be long now because he'd been on for about 6. Fell asleep and woke up and he was still alive. Boss Sarah has stuck. Please don't see me as a boss level. I'd cry. I think I ran out of my weekly internet in one day. All right, yeah, probably it's like, no, you've had enough online time. Sarah conquers the shops. I just couldn't do it today. I mean, I'd have walked up if I couldn't get a taxi because I live rural, so there's not a lot of taxis here anyway. And I only used the one company. The company that took me to hospital last December, and they've been really good with me. And I saw the weather and I was exhausted, so I thought, let's just see if I can get one. And I was so quick in and out of the shop that they didn't even charge me minimum. I got to put my leather jacket on for the first time in ages. I must admit, I'm looking forward to being able to wear my denim jacket again because I've painted the back of it. Boba Fett's on the back of it. I've got to put my Boba jacket back on. Don't feel right without my Boba jacket. Someone tell my work to stop being so demanding. How rude of them, little Miss Mayhem. Don't they know you've got important things to do? Yeah, Deb, you can be a top mod, but Sarah's still boss. Sarah's boss or nothing. I'm under no illusion. I don't have control of my own chat than anybody else's. The only thing you know when you got me as a mod is I'm not afraid to zap people. I play guitar out of tune and draw monsters. I don't play guitar at all now because it's my left hand that's knackered. There's no way that's hitting the fret. I've still got them. I've got a 6-string and a 12-string. But I miss the piano. And I want to learn the drums. I could play drums. That's awesome. I've always wanted to learn the drums. And if you're newer to the channel, you will know that a friend gave me a drum kit to learn the drums about 2 months before I did my hand in. So they never got learnt. I don't see what he popped in to grace us with his presence, Raven. To say hello, just to let you know I'm going out. I don't care about any of you, but I want you to know that I was here, honouring you with my presence. No, he's going out for the afternoon. Sarah, a couple of mild chili recipes in the Discord. Add hot to videos. Oh, awesome! I haven't looked at the Discord today. I'll have a look at. Thank you for that, Pam. You rock. You really do. I'm fixing to, especially now the temperatures are going down. I'm fixing to do a chili in the crock pot. It's only me that eats it, so I can do up a batch and freeze some of it. I'll be glad when the little people have gone back to school. I have to say, the fact I actually got a taxi today means that the tourists are dying down. It'll be hectic over the weekend, in theory, unless we get really bad weather, because I think they're forecasting a hurricane. I think you Americans are saying, we've got too much hurricane as it is. Can you please send some over to the UK? Because we've got hurricane Erin warnings. Which standard August bank holiday for the UK, actually. Shitty weather. Hello all, just a quick stop in to say hello. Hello Cree, good to see you, sweetie. And actually, if it's bad weather over the weekend, the tourists will just go home sooner. So, bye-bye. James, I play killer air guitar. I can still play air guitar. It's not a real one. Funny video that Spaghetti made with Mr. Grain at. I have not seen that. And all the tourists on. Do you know, I piss and moan about the tourists here. And rightly so, because they're annoying, most of them. But it's actually a very small town. And it's a very small centre, so town centre, so yeah, it gets clogged up really easily. But yeah, Blackpool, keep Blackpool in the height of the tourist season. And is it Cree's birthday? Happy birthday, Cree! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Cree. Happy birthday to you. Now, every live you go in now, you can say, well, Sarah sang it. Fantastic song me happy birthday. Hey, I'll tell you who's probably might be live tonight. It's Justin live tonight. Oh, hang on. What day is it? Tuesday. No, it's not. Beardo is. There you go. Why am I thinking it's Thursday? I wouldn't be this awake, was it, if it was Thursday? What was I saying? Yeah, I don't know when the illuminations start in Blackpool, but yeah, Blackpool. YouTube was being weird. It seems to be yeah, it was intermittent. It's funny because Seg was about to give up, and then he put a poll up for a reaction. I think it was a live reaction, and it suddenly just rectified itself. So he did go the full 2 hours. Air drums. Hardwired. I think Seg uses Wi-Fi. Yeah, I don't think Seg has the greatest Wi-Fi. I think he said in the past. But apparently Jeff had been having problems. And 1 or 2 others had problems. So it might be just a combination thing. I don't know. And a nasty experience yesterday. Oh no, Anne! Everything's okay. I just bought a cable, no idea what it's for. I have an old like wooden suitcase. You couldn't use it as a suitcase, it's too bloody heavy. One of these sort of things that have been thrown together to look like a suitcase. It is full of cables. And I'm one of these people that I don't throw any of them out because you can guarantee if I threw one out, it'd be the one I'd need. Chris says, it's today and it's going to be great. I'm getting Chinese food. Oh, Chinese food. It's been so long. One of my favourite. I love Chinese food. My washing's on the line, drying. It's muggy sunny here. The sun's come out. So it's obviously burnt through the bloody cloud. But it was overcast and keep telling you, I'm going to take your advice on that. Wayne, I am. So yeah, the when I get them, Crow's been gonna. Well, I'm gonna have to get the new computer and everything first. Can't afford the drum kits yet, but maybe sometime next year. I've got Crow helping with which one to get, because the electronic one, obviously. And yourself advice on playing. Oh, the sun's come out. Yeah, it's just come out here. It has just come out here. Idiot Brother is on Stuffy. Oh no. Oh no, that makes it worse when it's just sudden turn up. Oh, hope it all sorts itself out. I'm thinking of you. My soon-to-be son-in-law's my drum kit to use in his band. Brilliant. Chinese and Mexican food. Yeah, mine too, actually. I like Italian as well. Mexican's my top favourite. I love my Chinese food. James, my mood's been so much better since the weather cooled down. You're not kidding. It's made miles of difference just going out. I sat in the garden this morning and they were like Sitting outside for? It's cold. It's raining. I thought, oh, no, it's lovely. I'm very happy. Leave me alone. I need to summon Sponge. I'm sure we sang a happy birthday when it was her birthday earlier, and Justin still wouldn't do it. Tourists are waning here. Well, I've literally got a taxi back into town, but I have to say, it hasn't seemed as busy as it has been. I think they are sort of, bogging off home. Quebec doesn't have the best Mexican food choices, and I'm not cooking. So actually, Mexican restaurants in most of the UK are sort of non-existent. They're very rare. I actually make it myself. That's why I've been asking about chili recipes, because I love chili, and I'm happy to make Mexican myself for the most part. But I'm not great at Chinese, but we do have 2 really good Chinese restaurants and one Thai in the town. In the northeast, Chinese and especially Indian, you rarely get a bad one. James, I relate. I hate the heat with a passion. I don't mind heat as much. It's when it's humid. That's what I don't like. Beats drum of human leather. Okay, you oh look, James is magic. He summoned Sponge. He's shaking her out loud to get the blue. Well, at least you got hope they came and sorted it for you. Can't deal with that yourself. Wayne says you should see my air guitar and air drums. Awesome. Don't I owe you a planking? Who do I owe a planking to? I'm sure in another live I said I owe you a planking. Damn it, I can't remember who it was. It's probably Wayne. I don't know whose live it was. I think it was John Boy's. The humidity this year. Yeah. It's been worse this year. That's why I'm gonna get AC unit for next year. Don't mind Mexican, but I like the heat. I like the heat. Oh, I think so. Yes, I happily sing happy birthday. Clean bill of health, except for asthma need increased. I need to go and get checked up. But that is awesome, Carla. Always a relief. Happy birthday, Creeway stump around. Sponge. Lovely Sponge. I slept through Seg. I couldn't. I had to have a power nap beforehand. I saw the notification go up yesterday. I'm like, oh God, he's going live at 1 o'clock in the morning. So I'll stick around because I'm modding. That's how I know he was having problems. I thought Sue's sagging the whole morning. Sleep's the best drug. He is talking about doing, if you missed last night's live, he is talking about doing a drunken reaction. Just so you know. It's when you can get it sleep, that is. I just wish I could go back to controlling mine a bit better. I've been sleeping way too much recently. Blackpool Illumination starting the 19th to the 4th of June. Oh my God. I forgot they went over Christmas. What, the 19th of August? Or September? It's raining here in Nottingham. It's raining here this morning. Oh, don't mention Chinese food. Actually, mind you, we're having scampi tonight, and I love my scampi. I say my scampi, it's bought from the freezer section of Morrison's, but I love scampi. Scampi and tartar sauce. Could eat it now. If anything hot and spicy, yeah, me too. Yeah, hopefully they've given you stuff for your asthma to counteract that. It's dark out, so 1:21 a.m. for Pinky. Oh, you sweetheart. It was hilarious when Justin Sanctuary on Seg's Live. Yeah, if you missed that, Seg made Justin, when he found out that Justin hadn't sang Sponge Happy Birthday when it was a birthday, even though he promised to, he literally got to the end and says, right, I'm going to sing at the end of the live. Seg made him, he made him go on the live and sing to her. Jamie sung to me on mine. That sponge was totally fucking awesome. Tamales, best homemade. I can give you a great egg roll recipe. If anybody's in the Discord, by the way, we have added a recipes section because I've been begging for recipes. Sandra Peachy, home from work finally. Thank God the day is over. Hour before starting work, went down to the chemist and came out to my car, swiped by a little old lady, not half. Oh no. Oh. Do you know, I absolutely really can't cope without a car. I haven't either had a car or had access to a car since I was 19. Not had access to a car since I was 19. I stupidly decided to sell mine last year. Thought, oh, I can manage without one for a bit. Oh God, talk about timing. And of course now I can barely walk. I so miss mine. I've got to get myself sorted to get one next year. But it's things like that I actually think I don't miss. You know, I don't miss the lack of control over other people being stupid. I love seeing my boy up on the telly box, on my telly box. But this heat has taken a toll on allergies. Yeah, I hadn't even considered that I would be worse with that sort of heat, COPD. Didn't even think about it. I know now. What could have been Crow 2? Don't give him credit. My mum went to the first Chinese takeaway in Middlesbrough back in the 60s. They all ordered pineapple fritters. I don't know why. That's for pudding. Often it's the only thing you can get. I tell you where has some amazing Chinese restaurants. When I taught at the uni, in the uni I went to, the uni I taught James at Sunderland. Sunderland has some amazing Chinese restaurants. When I go and visit Bestie, we often get a takeaway, and you can pick and choose which ones you get them from. They're all good. It was nothing. It was whose life was he doing that to me? Raven's. And Raven gave him a bloody wrench so I couldn't time him out. Fritters. Yeah, to be honest, actually I don't think I've been to a Chinese restaurant to actually eat inside since 2020, so before COVID, so I don't know, but I know when we did used to go, that often used to be the only pudding you could have. Buffering, or is it my internet? I don't know, sweetie. I actually can't hear it, so let me know if there's a problem. This is why yours mix sex lives. Mariah's apologising for still being here. We'll let you off. I think Blackpool is one area that's rougher than Middlesbrough, and that's saying something. Really? I suppose with Blackpool you only really see the seafront. It's like the Golden Mile, and that's a hard sell though. If anybody doesn't know with Middlesbrough, I don't know if the chimneys still were working. But it's a very industrial landscape. If you've seen the original Blade Runner with Harrison Ford, because Ridley Scott, who directed it, was from the northeast. The Scott brothers are Geordies. And the opening sequence where you see all the flames coming out of the sort of industrial chimneys, etc., of that landscape at the beginning, it's actually Middlesbrough. That's where they got the scene from. And my bestie, when she had her first son, he was very premature. She was rushed to a hospital in Middlesbrough. I don't know why, because she's from Newcastle. So she sort of had the baby, and she had an anaesthetic. So she woke up in the middle of the night. Had never been to Middlesbrough before in her life. Woke up in the middle of the night, got out of bed, looked outside the window to see this apocalyptic landscape. And she literally asked the nurses what had happened because she thought the world had ended. So, what's scampi? It's do you say prawn or shrimp? It's prawn or shrimp or what, or that sort of fish in breadcrumbs. I do live in India, just not the day after. Oh no, you've got to eat it all in one go. James, that's what I mean. I've been to Blackpool several times, but I literally just go straight to the tourist bit and never seen the rest. She said she didn't realise she hit my car yet. She moved and parked further down. Oh yeah, she'll have known. Old people on tour's innocent. I know this here. They'll play on it though. Spanjo was absolutely delighted that Seg got him to do it. He was such a prick about it on your birthday. He was. He deserved to be publicly humiliated by Seg. Yeah. I actually, genuinely speaking, actually with Blackpool, I actually think it's a shame. There's no way they can plough more money into it, because it would be a spectacular seafront, etc., if they could just sort of spruce it up. I mean, I do like it, but you know, it's such a wonderful stretch that if it was actually done up properly, we need to keep it. Crow will be fine. Crow's getting ready. I actually am impressed he's not doing a live stream till he's ready, to be honest. But he is active. He is sort of, he's still dealing with health issues, but he will be going live again. It'll be a booyah live. He'll suddenly go live, and you know, I'll put notification out on my channel on Facebook and everything. It will happen. Yeah, it is worth a trip, James. It actually doesn't. I mean, I remember doing a trip when I was working in York. I remember doing a trip to Scarborough and a trip to Blackpool one summer. It was quicker driving to Blackpool than it was to bloody Scarborough. No, it's worth a visit just to see it. There's plenty to do. I can't believe he joined Seg's Live in the first place. He kind of didn't have a choice. Seg kind of, you know, beautifully bullied him into it. Oh, look at that. There was a witness. She stayed till I came out and told me. She was my knight in shining armor. I bought her a coffee. See, Sandra knows how to treat people right. I think Seg thought it just happened, but you know. Let's go on a B note to Blackpool. Did you ever go to the little restaurants outside the leisure centre in Sunderland? Trying to think which restaurants I used to be honest, it's usually the pubs. I'm trying to remember the little restaurants outside the leisure centre. Is that before they knocked half of it down? To be honest, more often than not, we either went to the pubs or to the Chinese restaurants. No buffering here, that's good. I was laughing last night, watched those competition eaters and was eating a hot dog called Beaver Tail. Had mayo, Dijon and sauerkraut. He loved it, but it looked gross. I don't know about the sauerkraut, but I like Dijon mustard. I just don't like English. Blade Runner. Yeah. If you watch the opening sequence as it starts, those chimneys that you know spark fire. It's Middlesbrough. I would have thought Middlesbrough would be rougher than Blackpool. But I haven't been to Middlesbrough for a long time, so Sarah, I'm Nick. Yo, no, you nicked the story. It's absolutely true. She literally asked the nurses. I'm trying to think. It wouldn't have been that. He was born in 95, so it wouldn't have been that much longer after the Cold War. She literally thought the BOMB, I can't say the full word because of YouTube, had dropped. Because we the Cold War hadn't long ended. That's what she thought had happened. She thought she was in a post-apocalyptic because she knew nothing about Middlesbrough. She knew nothing about those all that industrial landscape and literally flames shooting into the sky from the chimneys. When I say chimneys, I'm talking about the big industrial chimneys, not little chimneys on top of houses. Blackpool is okay either end. Yeah. That's enough. I just wish it's just been nice to see it regenerated a bit. Not in a bad way. Keep the tone and the aesthetic, but just, spruce it up a bit. Shrimp sauteed in butter with garlic Italian spices. There you go. Leanne! Cleaner! Parazone, sorry. Sega's proof chivalry is completely dead. Yeah. Who'd have thought that would be the source you'd find that out from? Side-eye guy. There was a comic book. We had a Beano comic here. I don't know if it was us or the US, but we could get it. In fact, I don't even know if that's where Desperate Dan, etc., and Dennis the Menace originated. Yes, Pam, people are like that are rare. Usually people would mind their own business, but this lady didn't. She stayed with me and had photos. Oh, God love him, I have a new friend. That's awesome. That's awesome. It's good that Crow's looking after himself. We will be here when he's up for it, yeah. Yep. As long as he looks after himself first. Good morning, all. Good morning, Cynthia. How are you? Hope you're doing good. Crow which live was it, James? Crow challenged me to gross him out on the live the other day. Timed me out for a minute. I was so proud of you. Take some doing to gross out Crow. I think it was on Raven's live. Go back to Raven's live. James took Crow on and won. I was very proud of James. Yeah, so Raven's last live. It's near the beginning, I think. I'm going to Lurk, have to get tomatoes cooking and jalapeno cut ready to pick. Ooh, jalapeno. Yeah. Yeah, it's not cheap when it's body damage. I don't remember if it was in the bean. I can't remember. There were two main. Oh, Dandy. No, I think actually Dandy might have been Beano and the Dandy. He was only. Oh, he was. Yeah, I was impressed. First, I thought, what's James said that Crow's timed him out? Because Crow's got a quick finger for timing out, like I have. So I thought, oh, what's James said? And I looked, and I thought, oh, what? And then I realised what happened. Met his match. Crow met his match. Mark the sarcastic law student, good to see you. Hey, troublemakers. Yeah, I was, because I'm Odd Raven as well, so I was in there. I just found it so funny. Hello, Leanne. How far behind am I? Oh, I'm not too bad. 3 minutes. Dennis the Menus is in Beano. I can confirm. Thank you. Thought he was. With Nasha, his dog. I need to go dig in my freezer. John Boy's going to go hunter gathering, like his ancestors, scavenging for food. Nasha the dog. So I'm so sorry, but I'm cracking open my deluxe Tim Tam Cafe latte biscuits to let you know that. Oh, thanks, Sandra. I mean, I went to the bloody supermarket. I forgot to get Tim Tams. Get some on Thursday, because I know I can get some Morrison's. I ain't getting them off Amazon. Stupid money on Amazon. Actually, which one did somebody say you can get them in? Was it Aldi or Lidl? If I'm feeling really energetic and, walking more than 50 yards without having to stop, I might go to one of them. So, Andrew, you deserve them. You do deserve them. Don't challenge the mind of James. I know. Crow tried. Crow failed. It's good to see you all. I'm having my first cup of coffee. It's 8:45 a.m. here in Missouri. What's it here? 2:45 in the afternoon. I know. I looked and I thought, what's he said? Then I even thought it would for a second. And then I realised what was going on. Hey, Mark, good to see you. So what the fuck did James do? Yeah. It was like I've said worse. Yeah. Happy to say I've never been timed out from anywhere. Really? Not even accidentally? Not even by me? Time most people out accidentally. That's nothing. Raven and I discovered F the other day. I have snacks now, said Pinky. Oh, you see. There's somebody after my own heart. Was it Dandy that had the Bash Street Kids in? I'm inclined. I don't know. I'm inclined to say that was Beano. Don't know why. But I'm not an expert on them. Oh, Sandra's now teasing. Oh my god, these are so good. The caramel is thicker than the salted caramel ones. Very effing happy for you. No, you deserve them. Grumble, grumble. Aldi's and Tesco sell Tum Tams. I haven't got a Tesco's here, but we've got an Aldi. It's a walk. But I mean, Morrison's do sell them. I was just wondering what Aldi had in them. I think they're probably cooler. But yeah, Sandra, thank you, Caroline. I was trying to be diplomatic. Tim Tams are in the UK. Yeah. They're in my local Morrison's, and if they're in my local Morrison's, I can assure you guys they're in every bugger's local Morrison's. And apparently Aldi sell them as well, and Tesco's. Jamie! Hello, Sarah. Sorry not being in the chat as I needed to hold my tongue as I never put up with lies and two-faced city. It's alright, Jamie. That is more than okay. I am, if you're still here, Sweetness, I am, I think I know what you're talking about. In a couple of months, I'm aiming to get a new PC. So I can go back on camera, etc. And because this laptop's just getting too slow. Once I'm on there, I actually want to start doing the podcast. So if you still want to join me, John Boy, and Wayne for a music podcast, let me know. I'll contact you nearer the time. But I get it. I do get it. But it's good to see you. It's nice having you back in chat, darling. Sorry, Caroline, I'm on to the third one now. Do you know, I was really good with mine. It was the Saturday Live when I got them. Still haven't photographed that. Properly photographed the diamond art. I'm trying to remember to do that for this Saturday. And I think I had one a day. Might have had two one day. Jamie Bloody Watson Hero. Yep. Hero. Sorry, that was Hero. I've read that wrong. Never been timed out. Not even accidentally in all the years. Don't say that if Raven's in chat. She'll do it on principle. She'll take a list. I still read Viz magazine more accurate than ever. Actually, I've been looking at Viz again recently because not the magazine, not the Fantastic magazine that's coming out next month, but the Debunked magazine, which I'm doing more along the lines of Mad magazine. But I'm also looking at Viz for inspiration for that. That was local, wasn't it? It wasn't Viz of Newcastle. I think it's worse for Sarah. I've got mint slices of... Oh, mint slices. What have I got? Oh, I've got about 3 jammy Dodgers left. I'm not going down to the kitchen. It's too far. I've got a whole flight of stairs to go down. Come on. So I'll send you some Tim Tams via Caroline's private chat. It's okay, sweetie. I can get them. I just forgot to get them today. I think Morrison's do the dark chocolate ones, or they did last time I looked. So on Thursday when I go into town, I'll see if they still got them. I don't have a local Morrison's. It's the supermarket close to me. It's at the top of the hill. It's only one of the smaller ones. It's not a sort of massive one, but that's where I do my shopping. I'm confused. In the US, Beano is a medication for stomach gas. Obviously, UK. Oh, it's a comic book. I didn't actually know if it was in the US. Beano was a comic in the UK. I don't know if it's still going. I keep seeing. Is Debbie still here? I keep seeing adverts on Facebook for the digestive special ones. You were saying you got the strawberries one. Apparently they do a rhubarb special edition digestives. Is this true? Because if it is, I want some. I want some. Sarah, I'm here. Love, friend, love and respect. Oh, thank you, Jamie, because I really would like you to be part of that. And like I say, whenever you're comfortable in chat, come on in. You're always welcome here. Mint slices are so good with coffee. So 50s and 60s was still going in the 70s. Yeah, I'm up for that. There's always awesome music for here. Yeah. We kind of, I mean, we'll have our individual tastes, but we're all kind of sort of the same era, so really looking forward to that. But I want the proper computer set up before I do it. Right, creating the chat, James and 70s. I just remember it from being a kid, and I was a kid in the 70s, so. But the other thing is that we used to get a lot in the 70s. Is they used to do like the compilations of comic books, a bit like annuals. I tell you what I used to get was here. I don't know if anybody remembers this, or whether you have to be far north to remember them. But there was the comic book, the Bruins. Used to get the big compilation books of those. I heard your evil laugh then, Raven. Yeah, I heard it a lot because she kept squealing and I kept jumping out my skin. Probably because I was drawing, so I wasn't really paying. Viz was a Newcastle thing, and a friend of mine married one of them. Oh, awesome! Viz was, as some of you'll know, I'm massive into independent publishing. I used to do fanzines for years, and I was always proud that Viz came from Newcastle. It was so successful as well. Newcastle also, I don't know if it's still going, but Newcastle also used to have an organisation that encouraged independent comics. It was called There Goes Tokyo. Used to do tiny little conventions. Really good for independent. Arnott's. That's familiar. Sandra, divert the jet this way after Sarah's. No, I'm good. I'm good, Sandra. Sandra's angling for a planking. Viz was from a couple of Geordie students, I think. Check out the Drunken Bakers Scudmother strips. They are painfully on. It was. That's why it was so successful. I think it was sort of comedy at its real observation comedy, real big time observation comedy. So if it's just up the hill, take a flying broom, play Quidditch on the way up. No, you give me a broom around that lot, it won't be to play Quidditch. I can assure you. I've actually resisted it so far, but I have just been so tempted this summer to get the walking stick out, because I don't use a walking stick. But I had one a couple of years ago. I've trapped a nerve in my leg, so I actually used to use it if I walked into town, just in case my leg gave way, just in case I needed that bit of extra. And I've been so tempted to use it this year, just because people stay out your way a bit more if you've got a walking stick, because they think, something wrong with you. Strawberries and cream are the one time, but I was disappointed with them. Yeah, I'd be more likely to. I'm more likely to want to try if they're real, and somebody's not AIing my ass. The rhubarb ones. I saw something else. I saw another flavour as well that looked interesting. Might have to look on Amazon actually, because doubt our local ones will have them in. I still can't get the peanut butter Kit Kats here. It's okay, Debs. I still have 1,198 payments left on the private jet. Giselle, hello. So I can get my new laptop in a couple of weeks. Any way I can help. That would be awesome. I am hopeless. I'm looking forward to just having a computer that pretty well works. I really want to do the art streams again. I really miss doing my art streams, and eventually I'll move them over to the my art channel, because I actually could go live on that, but you know, I don't think anybody would turn up at the minute. I'm 75 subscribers or something. But I miss doing the art streams, and I am ready to go on camera. I've got the setup, but I'll just buffer. I will just buffer. Sandra, I'll expect a visit around 2079 then. I was an 80s kid. 80s. I was an 80s teenager. And it sucked. Absolutely sucked. If you're into your rock music, you had to work doubly hard. All the bloody stuff that hit the charts. I listen to a lot more 80s music now than I did at the time, actually. You can get them on Amazon, Sandra, but they are, I had a look, they are stupidly expensive. They are £10 a packet. For the ones you sent to me, Amazon wanted £10. I can't remember what the exchange rate is, but that's what, $15-20. But the Tim Tams I got in Morrison's, I think they were £2.50, and Caroline said that's cheaper than to get them in Oz. Sandra, another 30 years, that private jet will be yours. Woohoo! Does Fizz still do the? I don't know if Fizz is still going, but I think even if they're not, they did them right to the end. It's one of the most popular cartoons in it. Oh, that was the other one. I knew there was another one. Used to get the hardback books of Bruins and Our Willie. They were brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I probably still got them somewhere. Original Tim Tams and Salted. I'm sure I saw the dark chocolate ones. Unless that was just wishful thinking on my eyes part. I was obsessed with fanzines in the 90s. I loved fanzines. I was heavily involved with them in the 90s. I mean, a friend and I did the Guns N' Roses one. Got so many stories about fanzines. I just loved independent publishing and did it for years. But there was I don't know, sort of 2005 till about 2015, it got to the point where there was no point because everything was online. And I never liked building websites, and websites disappear. You know, fanzines forever, and it was almost impossible to get the things printed. But now we're back to actually being able to get either online copies. It's like my magazines be online copies and on Kindle, and the hard copies available as well. It's lovely to go back to that. I always like Manic Street. Yes, Manic Street Preachers had a good. I mean, I trying to think who's. I did wrestling fanzine as well. The Shawn Michaels one. I used to write for a lot of the wrestling fanzines. But the music fanzines, there was a Pink Floyd had one called The Amazing Pudding, which is quite notorious. And they were really nice and used to give us adverts and stuff. That's the other thing. The fanzines you could advertise each other, you know. We used to get reviews in Record Collector as well. Good reviews. I'm going to have to reacquaint myself with Viz. I think you can Kindle. If you got a Kindle, I think, or a tablet, I think they're on there, because I think that's where I started looking at them again. Carla, I have to go, guys. A lot to do. Once harvest is over, I can get back to normal. No problem, sweetie. Thank you so much for being here, darling. And thanks for the compliment on the artwork. No, they were just told it like it was. Kind of. What years were this? They're kind of still on the back of that alternative comedy where, you know, it was realism, didn't hold back, no political correctness or wokeness, you know. No slight viz. Cry in the chat. It's quite a few, Mariah. Proper hat and a walking stick, you'll fit right in with Hogwarts Town. I need a witch's hat and a cloak, and a school scarf, and a broomstick. God, bloody Harry Potter. I must have done something really bad in a previous life, you know, because I am a complete and total utter nerd. I am, and I'm proud of it. I'm proud of being a geek. And which major franchise do I live next to? Literally at the top of my road. Bloody Harry Potter castle. I can't have sort of, you know, bloody Boba Fett's version of Jabba's palace or Edoras. See, Pinky's in the right country. Seg obviously didn't read Viz because we know which pair he was. Yeah. Seg's probably a bit I don't know. I'll have to find out actually, but Seg's, I don't know whether it'd be too, well, it's countrywide, wasn't it? Probably get it everywhere. I loved 80s music. I hated it with a passion at the time. And it's because I was a musician as a teenager. And, you know, played loads of things and a rocker. So the idea of it was the synthesizer music coming in. The idea of people not playing actual instruments just crippled me. I do listen to more 80s music now, but at the time, I actually went backwards. I actually listened to a lot of 70s music in the 80s, early 80s. I always forget to set my chat to all messages. When I come on, it starts with top messages and I only see part of the chat. Does it make that much of a difference? I never think it makes that much of a difference. Oh, can you still get it? That's not bad, actually. How often is it out? It's not bad. Are you sure to listen to 80s more now? Really, are you sure? Adamant about that? I always liked Adam and the Ants, actually. Really like Adam and the Ants. But it was when it was the wave of New Romantics and Culture Club and all that crap. I mean, we had our moments because, you know, Pink Floyd brought out The Wall, and I was listening to The Who and The Stones and Alice Cooper. I actually went backwards. I'm a bit of a hippie as well, so I went backwards into the 70s. Thank you, Sarah. I'm sick of people thinking the past is a great period of real music. Oh, yeah. I mean, the Stock Aitken Waterman, yeah, that, it was... I mean, it was not that it was never there before, but it really was the generation of instant acts and, you know, Stock Aitken Waterman is a really good example of it. Probably the biggest example of it. Just churning out the hits and nothing to them and all synthesizer and no skill in vocals, or don't get me started. Wonder what the postage from here to the UK is like. To America, it's very expensive. Depends what you use, actually. Hang on. Because I was actually surprised what was on I mean, I know that's Australia, not New Zealand. I don't know how much of a difference that makes. I know when I used to sell a lot of railway stuff, and I used to send a lot down to Oz. And it wasn't as pricey as you'd think. It depends how long you want it travel for. If you're happy for it to take its time. Also, it's all about weight, actually, and size of the parcel. Oh, it is from this way. I don't know what it is from New Zealand. Oh, I've googled it. There's 3 new flavours. Cherry bacon, no. Marmalade. Oh, marmalade. Oh, go for that. Nothing about rhubarb. Is that Facebook lying to me again? $6 a pack unless they're on sale. Sam Hain! I'm actually in the office today on my lunch break but can't have the sound on. Oh no! You'll have to terrorise the chat instead. Adamant. Yeah, well, I liked Adam and the Ants. I was a 70s teen though. Do you know something? I mean, I'd be older now, obviously. But I probably would have been far happier as a teen in the 70s. I turned 13 in 1980, so... Yeah, if you look at Jamie's avatar... There you go. Pinky, they're going to charge us tariff cost along with more taxes. I get my awesome yarn from the UK will no longer ship to US. Wow. It's expensive from here to the UK. Yeah, I think I know from one of the problems that you've got for here is because we're not in the European Union anymore. So that did make a difference to things like postage. You're not sending to Europe now, you're sending just the UK. I'm working on a new diamond dot portrait of my grand. Oh, I don't know how you've got the patience for it. But that one you did for me, the Fantastique one's amazing. Hang on, sorry, Crow in the chat. Special order for special span. It started in 79. Oh, was it that early? It was 80s, do you realize it was as early as 79? Right, it did start as a little independent, locally produced one. I love Diamond Dots Giselle, so relaxing to do. I really enjoyed doing Sarah's one. I can find the I've moved everything around, so this might be difficult. I know what the folder's called though. It's called Peachy, if I can find the folder. But I will take another picture of it. I want to take a better picture of it than the one I used last time. I am so bad at organising my hard drive, do you know that? And I pay for it every time. Pics. They don't even have names on them. Actually, because I know what the folder's called. No. I will take a better picture of it and show everybody the awesome thing that Sandra did for me. So have you seen the film on YouTube called The Influencer? The protagonist is like Seg, Accent Crow, Mask, had a child. No, I haven't. The Influencer. I'll have to look at that. Yeah, Mel was like me because when I was still at Sunderland, I think it was only the books. But even the books blew up really quickly, and the nephew that I was talking about that was born in Middlesbrough, even from sort of 4 or 5, was massively into Harry Potter. And I remember he had the first book. I used to refuse to buy him anything Harry Potter related. Everybody bought him Harry Potter. But I remember reading the first book, 'cause I thought, well, if I'm going to knock it, I better read it. And it was terrible. And the problem that we had was, I have no problem with people liking it, actually. I know I piss and moan, but I actually have no problem with people liking it. I wish I do. I wish I did, because it would be another franchise for me to obsess over, and I like obsessing over franchises. But the best thing I ever heard it called was Enid Blyton with broomsticks. There's just nothing original in it, you know. But I do get why people like it. But no, it's yeah, I could wax lyrical further, but I'm not a fan. And no, Mel didn't like it either. Mel's specialism was comic book. Oh, it is comic books. That's what she's a doctor in. Crow's still my favourite. Right, fine. Go and find Crow then. Oh, kidding. I don't know. You sit here, you're sort of nice to everybody. And Crow's still my favourite. Threaten me with white chocolate in Ravens Live. You timed James out. This favourite of yours is a meanie. Just saying. Just saying. Terry, hello, sweetie. I love HG since no, we're such hypocrites. I think what it is now is there's certain songs that have survived that get heard, and you sort of listen to them now and you think, no, that's a good song. Because I am a believer in Eddie Van Halen's philosophy that if it sounds good, it is good. And so, yeah, there are more 80s stuff than I'll listen to now. But I'm like Caroline, I hated music in the 80s. And it's because it was just overwhelming, you know, at the time. Yeah, that wasn't the 80s music I was talking about. Iron Maiden, Metallica, Megadeth, Anthrax, Faith No More, obviously, Nine Inch Nails. I saw a thing that, tell me if this is clickbait from Facebook. I saw something with Megadeth aren't touring anymore. I can buy Viz from the big Tesco's. With Nine Inch Nails. I think I saw Nine Inch Nails spot Guns N' Roses. Then did one, I think it fell out. Yeah, I'm with John Boy in that. Mike Patton's just king. Best gig I ever saw was Faith No More at Brixton Academy, 2 nights running. And that was the Epic Tour. It's strange being on chat. No, I was going to say, don't worry, there's nothing going on, but you won't hear me say that, so, you know. Happy Tuesday to you. Yeah, I got it, Mariah. Love that great reference, respect. Yeah, just endeared yourself to John Boy and Jamie. How's Ned, Jonathan? Mariah came out of nowhere. Oh no, what's happening to me chat? Everything's ruined. See what I did there? Yeah, it was under 2. That's the magic number. That works this way as well. From the UK to anywhere in the UK. If you can keep a parcel under 2 kilograms, it goes really expensive after 2 kilograms. Even sending in the UK, it's to somewhere else in the UK it does. That's the trick. Sometimes when I used to sell a lot on eBay, sometimes if it was over 2k, it was cheaper to actually send 2 parcels instead of 1. Weight and size. If you can get it under 2k in a small parcel, whatever your small parcel size is. That's the trick. McDonald's brothers who started Fizz. Yeah. Hendrix did. Yeah. Wait, you organise it? Never organise my hard drive. I wish I did. Or my external. How far behind am I? Oh, no, I'm alright. Yeah, I'm terrible. And then I think, oh, me laptop's slowing down. I need to put them onto the external hard drive, and they all get dumped on there. Probably on repeat as well. The one I did for Sarah took me nearly 5. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Sarah, you're cutting out unless it's my internet. Am I cutting out? Might just be me. Keep moving away from the mic. It's clear for me, yeah. Who was I watching yesterday and nobody else seemed to be having any problems? I can't remember who it was. It was buffering. I'll tell you who buffers for me, not all the time, but is and I'm fine with everybody else, is Beardo. What's going on there? Your computer won't. Oh no, won't turn on. I think it was based on a comic strip. Yeah, heart in mouth, isn't it? It's like, oh no, computer's not going to boot up. I wish my chat came up with this online, much easier to read. Yeah, you can't highlight. Well, you wouldn't have time to anyway doing the gaming. You can see yours clearly though. If you're in the chat, it's a lot clearer than what StreamYard has as chat at the side. So if you liked Harry Potter, you could make a fortune here because where you live. Yeah, I don't think I haven't capitalised on it. Allegedly. Because I used to have a market stall. I can't do it anymore. Too poorly, but yeah. I wasn't afraid of taking advantage. I mean, out of the debunkers. Ah, yeah, no, too late, Mariah. I know what you meant. Crow! It's alright, I get it. But I didn't say that. Because he's a pain. Threatening me with white chocolate in Raven's life. So you're one of the best streamers that I watch. You need to watch more. I'm sorry, that was a compliment. I couldn't help myself then. Thank you, I really do appreciate that. I think the only reason I cope with it is with being an ex-lecturer. Because I am actually very reserved unless it's people I know. It's why you chat are so amazing. Yeah, I can sit here on my own and just talk. It's why I sometimes say, start talking, chat, so I've got something to talk about. I really enjoy the lives. I'd only do one a week if I didn't enjoy them, because you've got to do them in this community. But I've got to decide what to do about the Wednesday night live though, because I went down to one middle of the night live and I've got to make a decision on that. But I know it's a convenient one for my Aussies and New Zealanders, so I don't know. I'll have a chat with Caroline about it. I did see that. I thought I did, doing the last album and tour. The lives of a great. Oh, thank you guys. I'm not used to people being nice to me. I don't know what to say. As I progress as a musician, I learn to appreciate anything good. Maybe not my taste, but yeah, I'm like that. I can appreciate good music even if it's not something I'd listen to. But I also am not afraid to say if I really like a song, even if it's completely out of my normal range. Because I think when you're a musician, and you can probably do it if you're not a musician as well. I'm not saying only musicians can hear this. I think when you're a musician, you very much sort of appreciate song structure, and I love lyrics. And musicianship and whatever musical instrument you play. I mean, I don't play the drums, for example, but I've always had a really almost annoyingly particular ear for drumming. I can hear if something's out of beat. So be right back. When slices are calling my name. No, they're calling mine. You mishearing Caroline. They're saying, "Fantastic, Sarah." Talking music. David Bowie, Mike Peters, Stuart Adamson, Tom Petty, Ozzy. Gone yet? We still have. Yeah. It's being mauled by the kitten. Oh no! Sarah, beware of buffering the live stream Slayer. I thought you said Sarah, you're putting out, which has a big different meaning here. Yeah. Cutting out, not putting out, putting out. I've restarted and seems fine, man. You just kept buffering. Probably my end, though. I know, we're all paranoid. We're all going to be paranoid now for a bit, after, especially after what happened in Saves Live yesterday. But what I like is his did rectify itself. It took about 20 minutes, because he was literally about to go off and give up on the live. Lunch is about over. I need to get back to work. Too many eyes in the office. Oh no. How nosy of them. Hopefully I can avoid Tuesdays in the office from now on. Oh, good luck, Giselle. I hope if you're still here, I'm only 3 minutes behind. Good luck for your interview. Fingers crossed. We need more of your sped up drawings. So cool and relaxing to watch. Yeah, I was going to do one. The fairy that I put on Facebook, I was going to do that, but it's one of those ones that I'll actually constantly turn the paper around, so it would have been impractical. But I am going to do some more this week, actually, because I actually have some small little illustrations I want for little bits and pieces in the magazine, so I might do one on those. As soon as I finish this fairy one. Well, I was pleased with the Clown and Cinema one. And that was very much my style. My comfort zone. When I'm using the pens, it's easier. It's just that I'm using watercolour for this, and it's a long time since I've used watercolour, so I'm being very fragile with this one. Thank you so much, Shadow Mice. You are a treasure. Thank you so much for the gifted. I was sleeping and woke slightly, looking for another sleep tune without my glasses on. I scrolled down and saw Sarah's thumbnail. I'm like, whoop, Sarah time. Whoop, whoop, wakey, wakey. I've just done an Aussie set list on YouTube and Spotify. Don't say paranoid if we need to view War Pigs against the buffer. Oh, God, I'm just about at the bottom of the chat. It'll take me an hour and 25 minutes to do that. John, but I could not bring myself to do that, playing the songs as I would have felt like a clout chaser. Sorry, how I am, mate. It's a difficult one, isn't it? Because I did that thing about Huff. I literally just did it a very quick peek because I thought, oh, doing it straight after he died. But I wanted to say it, so I didn't do a full vlog. I just said, Huff, you're a piece of crap. Pinky, and I'm the same. I know a lot of people don't like him. Um, but one of my favourite songs is Popular Monster. I love that song. I also don't get the. I don't know. Is this a more modern thing? Because it's like, oh, he was a rock star. He was a bit of a git. No. Really? When does that happen? Come on. Yeah, actually, I actually pay. The reason I pay for premium, I mean, obviously I haven't got a car at the minute, but I actually stream all my music through YouTube. I have a lot of playlists, and they're YouTube playlists because you can find just about anything on YouTube. And when I've got a car, I love it because I can just Bluetooth it into the stereo. It's awesome. That's actually why I pay for premium. It's nothing to do with the adverts. Only meant as too many did. Respect, pal, as always. Yeah, I mean, Jumbo, I know you're genuinely into the. I suppose it's a double-edged sword, isn't it? You're gonna get people who are jumping on the bandwagon technically. Suddenly like an Ozzy Osbourne, but is that a bad thing if people end up actually genuinely liking Ozzy Osbourne? I'm just gonna mute for a minute so I can cough. Okay, I'm back. It's especially if it's introducing Ozzy and Black Sabbath and even sort of connected bands like sort of Deep Purple and Rainbow, and to a new generation who maybe aren't aware of them so much, and suddenly it's brought that music needs to live on. Everyone put Ozzy in their thumbnail and Ghost apps. Oh yeah, more than a few have done that. I mean, that's what initially I looked at the Selena Spooky Poo video for, was she'd put him in the thumbnail. It wasn't really about him. It was about, music in general. That's the video I'm finishing at the moment. I've actually sorted the audio problem out on it. So after Segs Live last night, I was putting it together. Looking at making a deal with the devil for riches in music. Well, not many people put stuff out on Mike Peters who never liked him, was disrespectful, as I met a man a few times and his wife, awesome, lovely people. There's a lot of gits out there. Last Resort, reimagined. Hang on. Give me a sec. Oh, it is a cover. I'll have to check that out. I don't know that one. Oh, the ice cream man's cool. You get an ice cream man? Oh, where do you live? Of course you do. I don't get an ice cream man. Well, unless you count the Morrison's delivery. Oh, I didn't buy any in the last one. That's a good girl. Just bought loads of bloody biscuits instead. I also got a load of mint imperials and a load of Parma violets, trying to sort of cut down on smoking. Sweet Garth, hello. How are we doing, sweetie? Good to see you. Sarah, what would Crow like for his hot dogs? Maybe 68 buns. Just too much bloody mayo, which is disgusting on hot dogs. And I don't care what anybody in the chat says. Yes, the song it plays is Popeye the Sailor Man. I still remember that the one that used to come around to our house when I was a kid. Well, not just our house, our street. played Bobby Shafto. John Boy, the ice cream man, only plays his tune when you run out of ice cream. Also, my man was tough. Oh, parents, they lie. Parma violets. Yeah, I know. I love Parma violets. I'm sorry. I know that makes me strange, and I get that people don't like them, but I think they're yummy. I actually get a big box of them from Amazon. It's got about 24 rolls of the large ones. I love Parma violets. And I love that nobody loves Parma violets because it means nobody ever asked me for one. You just sounded sleazy. No, surely not James. Okay, James. Give me some money. The ice cream money's coming. Ice cream man plays footy. No. Oh my goodness. Mothball. No, Parma violets are awesome. Awesome. My old ice cream van was called Jack the Ripple. Oh, I like that. Oh, my chat just jumped. Hang on. The ice cream man doesn't come down up my road. It's the main road. Don't come down here. There might be one further up in town, but not here. Fox's Glacier Mints. I want ice cream. No, me too. I haven't got any. Ice cream man was... yeah, I actually believe that. Last one I saw play Green Sleeves. That's quite a common one here too. Oh, Tunnocks. You can't beat Tunnocks. You can't beat Tunnocks. Caramel wafers and tea cakes. You cannot beat Tunnocks. If Tunnocks made... one of my besties and I have a theory that if Tunnocks made Coca-Cola, Coca-Cola would go bust. You can't beat Tunnocks. They should make everything. Sponge, do people run after the ice cream van in Fast Forward? My ice cream man is a biker tree. That's cool. My road is a 6-lane feeder road to the freeway. I'm guessing not much of a space to stop. Delicately perfumed violet sweets is what Parma violets are. And everybody's going yuck because they kind of do taste like perfect. I just don't know. I've just always loved them. And like I say, I'm fine with people not liking them because I never have to share them. I wouldn't work in an ice cream van. I can't work on Sundays. I couldn't work in an ice cream van. I'd have no profits left. I'd be eating the bloody stock. I have some lactose-free ice cream in my freezer. Wish I did. Well, had ice cream. Oh, snowballs. They do snowballs as well, don't they? I would actually say, though, of the three things, you bought the right two. The Popmon Roller Cola. I remember being able to take the bottles back and getting money for them. 99 Flake was $7.50. Yeah. I'd kill for an ice cream machine from a van in my kitchen. Yeah, get that really nice soft ice cream that they sort of twist and they put the flake in. Ooh, I've got some Tunnocks caramel wafers. Ooh. I haven't. Why do we get some caramel wafers from Ringtons and tea cakes? And they're nice, but they're not quite Tunnock's quality. Ice cream is gay time. Oh, those big! I'd forgotten about those. They were yummy. Pink feet ice creams. Still do those. Hey, Elaine. Mark, I'd put my mouth under it and forget the cone. Yeah, straight in. You can take the bottles back here. You don't get anywhere near as much as we got in the 70s. Well, it used to be glass bottles, and nearly all of our, ironically, let's save the planet. All of our pop bottles have. I mean, I had a delivery that small delivery from Morrison's today, and Morrison's actually do really good quality pop for nothing. 2 litres for like under £1. So I ordered about 6, and they're all in plastic. So you don't do the take the bottles back anymore because none of them are glass. Darn sprinkles that cost so much. I know the sprinkles are good. It's good. Might have to make a coffee in a minute. I like the big clown ice creams as a kid. Those was a bubble gum. We used to have a thing called screwballs, which were in a upside down cone, plastic cone. And vanilla ice cream, and then a ball of bubble gum at the bottom. The flake was the real prize, absolutely. The good coffee shops in Alnwick, if you order a hot chocolate, will put a flake in it, in the cream. Get flake, marshmallows, whipped cream, chocolate sprinkles. Bubble Bill. I'm still laughing at Jack the Ripple. Screwballs were so good with the bubblegum treat at the bottom. Yeah, they were. They really were. I used to love those as a kid, and it used to be the ice cream man we used to get those from. It was good bubblegum as well. So am I going to remember them? Yum. Yum. And he's got a calming voice. Liam does have a calming voice. Do you have traffic light? Ice blocks. We have something similar, but they're not called. I can't remember what they're called. I can envisage it. Hold on. Give me a sec. Oh, I'll have to look at that. Peter Kay, the ice cream man cometh. I'll look at that after the stream. I love Peter Kay. I love Peter Kay. Mini Milks. They still do Mini Milks, don't they? I'd forgotten all about those Funny Feet ice creams till they were mentioned. I've just seen it. I'm going to look at that afterwards. I can't play it on here, but yeah, Peter Kay does an ice cream man. It's like YouTube. Was that a YouTube link? Yeah. Well, it's nice that they've got some different stuff on YouTube for him for a change. It's always the same few things that pop up. Red, yellow, and green. Sunny Boy ice block. Triangle shape. Triangle. The mint slices are delicious with my coffee. I'm going to make myself a coffee in a minute. I've put a little intermission thing underneath the video so people don't get confused that I've finished. Feasts. Which one's a feast? Hang on. If I go up to the high school at lunchtime, I can get hot dogs off their ice cream van. They're not bad. I still haven't had a hot dog since that taste test last year. Cornetto. I like Cornetto, especially the mint choc. I love mint choc chip. I don't know. I don't know who started it. Probably me. Bring back child. It's the childhood memories of stuff like that. I've been known to put my own live stream on and fall asleep trying to something in the background. Right, guys, I'm going to put the banner on and I'm going to make myself a coffee. There's my banner. I made a banner. There's my banner. And I'll play you a video. There's my video. I'll put the kettle on. There it is. Hey, I'm back. Yeah, I'm back on. That is just the right amount of time. This is why I go to the gym and eat before Sarah's on. It's not just me. It just happens. I was watching it. I can't watch horror movie before I go to sleep. Put Lord of the Rings to sleep too. I always put something on the TV that I've seen a million times. It's the only way I can fall asleep. I love listening to this blasting through my headphones. To make a new one. Who's the dragon? Nobody's the dragon. Right, I'll just love dragons. I could have done. Oh, it's that time. Somebody's making toast. Sorry, that's my alarm going off. Nothing to worry about. One of these days I'll say that and the house will be on fire. I could have done with an intermission yesterday. Yeah, 9 hours. John Boy was live yesterday. Yeah, he needs at least 4 intermissions. 9 hours. Love that banana hammock gorilla. Yeah, it's just in. If I could have found a way to get the AI to give him a pinky finger. Just crowing the chat a bit because I know I'm behind now. I put a fish video screensaver on my TV before bed. It's actually suddenly gone off. Usually goes on forever. Wish it was the dinner alarm. I've got to make it after this live. But it's scampy. Yum. No, Jamie, you hurt your back. Oh, back pain sucks. I used to have a girlfriend like that. Meal is ready, alarm is going off. Yeah, literally ding, ding, ding. Sirens. Still not looked in my freezer with chatting. Oh no! I'll bet it's full to the brim of yummy stuff. Marks and Spencer's had a delivery. Oh, I've got to get down to Marks and Spencer's. Maybe next week with the tourists pogging off, and I can get taxis again. There you go, chilly this week. Awesome. Let me know when it is. Air fryers turn themselves off of thankfully. I was going to say something now. Everybody's still talking about food. I need cheese, but I need McDonald's. Yeah. Problem with back pain is I don't have it all the time, but I do put mine out. I was getting it a lot recently. I think it was posture though. Now I've got my proper computer chair back. It's not because I'm sitting in this chair about at least 12 hours a day minimum. Yeah, if you can't get comfortable with it, we are working out where to stay in November, hoping to be as close as possible to venues. Go to Wetherspoons. Wetherspoons wanted to come here, and they were actually going to do, because Wetherspoons are very good at taking old listed buildings and actually putting the money into them and doing it properly. And we have one here that they were going to actually do, and the town said, no, we don't want you here because they're horrid. It took about 10 years for McDonald's to turn up, and they're next to the motorway. A1. Repeat, so I love McDonald's. Not all the time, but I haven't had a McDonald's since I gave the car up over a year ago. I don't know what they're talking about. Good old Weathers. That's Wetherspoons I remember being. There's one in Sunderland. Why do I keep getting emails from Temu saying, oh, your stuff's arriving soon? I haven't ordered anything. Mine is like, cheers, they know my name. Yeah, I'm like that round here, including the cabbie that banned me. So proud of that. If you come to Manic, I'll tell you which one not to go to. I could do one of their strawberry shakes right now. I'm still miffed that McDonald's don't do the vanilla ones anymore. Still irritates me. How many people just stuff their faces after either my or Crow's live? Do all the food talk. Oh, the paranormal Aussie trip. Yeah, we were putting links in the chat for Chris Seg last night. And it looks good actually, because Saga's doing an appearance at that. And hopefully they'll film it for those of us who, can't just nip over to Australia for the event. That'd be fun. Would be nice to have a meet up with everybody at some point. I can't get them delivered. Gits. Yours does vanilla. Oh, maybe they started doing it again. Usually walk my dog after your lives. That's more healthy. No, not Weatherspoons. No, really? Oh, no. Yeah, because it's in their area, isn't it? So, love to meet Sag in person. Would you, though? No. Yeah. I'm off, guys. Hooray, goodbye. Bye, James. I won't be on for that much longer anyway. I'm coming up to 2 hours. I would love to go, but would require a plane. So they never stop. No, honestly, for years, I haven't seen vanilla milkshake. Honestly, because I would have it every single time I went to McDonald's if they still did them here. The irony. Yeah, if you're still here, James, next time Crow's live, if you're in there, you can give them as much jip as you like. I'll defend you from the mods. Definitely going to that Dirty Bottles place. I want to look around the castle though. Yeah, careful of the Harry Potter tourists. It's expensive to go into that castle, actually. I mean, it's a beautiful castle, but so I'm going to actually check, John Boy, because Dirty Bottles was always the place I used to recommend is the best place to eat in Alnwick, but I know they've changed ownership, so I want to check they're still the best place to eat in Alnwick. Be amazing to catch them all in one place. Would be such a laugh. It would be nice. Oh, so it is. Hang on, how do I turn my banner off? Hide. There we go. It is gone. It's a shame we're all so spread out across the world, isn't it? It would be nice to at least have a few in one place. Have a little debunker con. What? What's it? I just wish that they'd have let them come to Alnwick. And do you know what? That building that they were going to do up, which is a historic building, it's called the Corn Exchange, and it's a listed building, so that is a major pain to renovate. And they know how to do it properly. That building is now still empty and falling apart. Wouldn't it though? You know, it would be awesome. Jamie, I could easily meet up with you just up the road. I mean, there has been talk sometimes of the Northeast meeting up, but you know, with the UK lot, I think maybe one day one may happen. But it would be nice if, you know, some of the others could make it as well. Jamie, I'm not looking at anything in Weathers, but yeah, I mean, if it's anything like the one in Sunderland, no, I wouldn't be either. Yeah, meet up. Because you're not that far away from each other. Both on the same side of the country. The John Boy tour. The John Boy Patton tour. Coming to a venue near you. I barely leave the house. Oh, so I need to get out more. I miss my my little secret places, you know, overlooking the Cheviots and all that you can't get to without a car. I want to do vlogs from them, apart from anything else. It would be. I hope they decide to live stream the talk Q&A. They could charge for it to help recoup the cost. Yeah. It's a good point, actually. I suppose. It's whether. I mean, it would only be the Q&A, wouldn't it? It's not like people who are paying to actually go would. You know, like you say, if they charge for it, I'll get t-shirts done. Yeah. Take his camera. We aren't that far from northern. Oh yeah, just east to west is a pain in the arse in the UK. Actually, for Jamie, it's not so bad. But if you're further south, because on the A69, it's a bit of a twisty road after Carlisle, but it's. Yeah, if I could meet up with half you guys in person, that would be awesome. It would, wouldn't it? New camera coming soon. Actually, John Boy, let me know how that camera does, because I think you were talking about getting one similar to the one I'm going to be looking at when I do start going out doing proper vlogging. No point me having a posh camera. So Sega's MCing it. Seg's MCing. Nobody will get a word in edgeways. Shut up, Seg. Just throwing grief at Caganola. Somebody didn't take it. Didn't put him in his place. Just make him do a 24-hour Estes method. I'll have a t-shirt, Sponge. I think they were thinking of doing something like that. My chat keeps saying error. If your chat's saying error, try switching to all chat or whatever, whichever one you're on, turn to the other one. John Boy t-shirt, the Epic Tour, because we care a lot, need to decide on the pattern. Yeah, I intermittently get that, been getting that as well. Sometimes just refreshing does it. It will be epic, even though he's a bit nervous. Yeah, it's a different ball game, isn't it? If you're in front of people. I'm more used to that. It was actually more getting used to sitting on a live stream, talking to a computer, not being able to see everybody. I'm isolated where I am, especially with my dog now. I like being isolated by now, to be honest. Seg MC and G's, by the time we get to the end of chat, we'll be dead. Seg behind the MCing. I'm on live chat, but I had to swap between the two to get to work again. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. Jumbo, my humour is still here, buddy. Respect, mate. Yeah, I also get sometimes, it only happens occasionally, but I also get sometimes I'll type a message into chat if I'm on somebody else's live stream, not on StreamYard, and it just says error. I have to do it again, and then it's fine. Yeah, I think YouTube's very glitchy at the minute. I don't know what they've been updating, because often when things are being updated, that's happened with StreamYard as well. They've been updating, and StreamYard's been glitchy. It is. It definitely is. Lil Miss, hello there. Sorry, I meant to say it earlier. How long do you? I haven't been since I was a kid. I'm going to get a DJI pocket camera. Let me know what it's like, Jumbo, really. Because next year I will get a new camera because mine's crap. So, and when I can get out vlogging properly from different locations up here, I want a decent camera that's idiot proof. That's Sarah proof. I should ask questions as many ridiculous questions as possible. Oh, you have to. You know, most of the community aren't going to get that chance. They can't get down to Australia. Pink, you have a responsibility here. We're all going to be depending on you. Will do. Thank you. Miss Mayhem's been working and lurking. Thank you, Leanne. Pinky has signal by Christmas 2037 he will answer. A DJI. So what Jumbo's got? I need something that I can literally is idiot proof. I could just point and shoot. I don't want all the hoops and whistles. I just want a nice clear picture, but one that can take low light as well. And is it okay? Because I also want something fairly lightweight, because ideally when I go to the States I don't want to be carrying anything, you know, looking something too heavy. Got the Action 4 and I love it. Is it portable, Elaine? As in, you know, if I was travelling. I asked Sag if he would investigate what the vagina. I didn't get an answer. Other than what's wrong with his spine. I know. Honestly, you ask a perfectly good question. We should make Seg do a really long Esther session too. Yeah, you know, Kagan Allison would be right behind you on that one. Right behind you. What's... Oh, that looks perfect. Sorry, John Bush just sent me a picture. Oh, yeah. God, the camera even Sarah can't screw up. I know that sounds bad about Seg, but he is an awesome, nice guy, and he took time to watch something I did because of him, and he watched another track of mine and Seg, despite what people think, it's a treasure. What time is it in Australia? You sleep. I'll be fine. Don't tell him I said that. But he is a hell of a nice guy. So I've got the whole kit and small case. It's got the disappearing selfie stick if you edit over the... Oh, awesome. I will definitely look at that then. So if I was vlogging out and about, especially when I'm in the States... I don't mind paying if it's a bit like the computer. I don't mind paying if it's the right thing, but there's no point in me getting an expensive camera. I've learned this with photography because I am a really good photographer. I'm an award-winning photographer. But the more complicated the camera, I can do it with a photographic camera, but with a film camera, I'm really not good. And I really just need a point and shoot, but a very high quality one. So that when I use it, because I've been using it for YouTube, I want it to be good quality video, obviously, but the more buttons it has, the more I'm going to mess it up. Catherine, Gatsbell in the house. Hello, sweetie. How are you doing? Seg's amazing, but don't. No. It's between us. No. What happens in Sarah's chat stays in Sarah's chat. If anybody asks, we gave him hell. Sponge, no! Get you back with Justin. It's 3 a.m. I know, Pinky's amazing. Yeah, Caroline, I'm going to have a chat with you about the Wednesday night lives, because I don't want it to be a live that's going to knock you, because I know these afternoon lives are good for me, but I know not so good for you guys. So I want an Aussie and New Zealand friendly live. Maybe change the timing slightly. Tried packaging white chocolate for your... No. Waste of time. Snitches get itches. I'm sure I'll just take the live down and deny it. I was hacked. It's an AI voice. Somebody's changed my voice to AI. I stuck up for you with Justin. Don't forget, you're supposed to be on my... Yeah, me too. I egged on Justin going on and singing you happy birthday. On his birthday, I got him to sing Rolling on the River. Then everybody else got him singing. I actually clipped him singing Incy Wincy Spider for Sandra, so I must get that video done up. Come in at any time. Okay. I still want it to be US friendly, which was why I do the middle of the night lives. It's just, I don't know. The 2 a.m. slot's killing me. And I don't know whether just to push it forward a little bit. I'll have a think about it. I mean, I'll just keep it going as it is at the moment, but I may change it to the bakery's on fire. I also spoke for when Justin got the cord injection. 8 a.m. for Leanne. Who's making you a song? Why? All you do is threaten me with white chocolate. Is it entitled Cat Spells and Meanie to Sarah? There you go. That would be great. Incy Wincy somebody. Yeah, he does the hand actions as well. So I'll get that properly made up into a video and put it onto the buttons. I know it's 1 a.m. my time. Just have a nap till it starts. Yeah, that's what I did yesterday for Segs. I usually try and do it for mine when I start at 2 a.m, but I don't know, I've been struggling with it recently. It's different waking up, having a power nap and modding for Seg, for example, or for Crow in the middle of the night, because you're not actually on the stream, but keeping quite loyal to Lady Elaine. Wow, Sarah up with chat. Yeah, I know. Look at me. So the white lines don't do it. White chocolate don't eat. I don't eat white chocolate at all, ever. Just making secret pacts in the chat. I haven't planked anybody today, Catspell. You just be careful. Haven't had to. I'd forgotten all about Justin's injunction. I know, he's so rude. You know, everyone would think he's a posh boy. Very polite. But we all know what he's like when he shows his true colours and comes into other people's chats when he's not on his channel. Doesn't like white chocolate, but he's Parma violets. Hell yeah! Love me Parma violets. Yum, yum, yum. Go on, plank me just for fun. Not a problem. Love Parma violets. Pure sugar. It's never warranted when it's just in a lane. He's a meanie. My husband just scared the shite out of me. He thought it'd be Nadia got a huge fright. Oh God, how loud. Sarah, owe me a bear. Do I owe you a bear? You can have a bear. Where is it? Drop bear. I can't spell. I'll stick with cold peach and white chocolate. You can have all the cold peach and white chocolate you want. Just don't bring it anywhere near me. Yeah, thank you, Wayne. Thank you. I love my Parma violets. All I did was stalk him. Somebody put Wayne's link in the chat, please. I don't think I've done that for a bit. Show him some love. I know, he's so sensitive. Such a sensitive boy. You should steal the crystal panning from Beardo. From Beardo. I might talk Wayne into doing something for me. Oh, by the way, Wayne, if you're in here, Jamie's going to join us when we do the podcast when I get the computer. It's me, you, John Boy, and Jamie. But no, he's an ingrate. Posh boy. No. How rude. Do you guys like sweethearts too? I actually find I'll eat if somebody gives me a pack of sweethearts. Yeah, I eat them, but they're a bit sweet. Sweethearts. They are pure sugar. No taste. Oh wait, Wayne is here. Never mind. No, Sarah doesn't like white chocolate and cold pizza. Second drop bear in your future. Yeah, your YouTube link. Crystal's link. God, he's in character now. Crystal's link. Wayne, I had to get flanked because you weren't here. Wayne likes Parma violets. He's got a pass at the minute. I wouldn't be surprised if he's listening, you know. No, what time is it? No, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Justin so posh, you pronounced it Justin. Woolly jumpers. You can't take. Apparently, his words. You can't take a paranormal investigator seriously or as being real unless they're wearing woolen items on their person. Been a fun life. Got to go to town. I would love to have it delivered, but there's no chance when you're 50 miles away from any delivery service. I have to take what I can get here. Lucky I have something. I meant just listening to Sarah. Oh, yeah, but look. No, I don't know how much of a lurky turkey Justin is, because he can't help but come in and make his presence felt. Even if he just drops in to say hello. I'm here. Make sure you subscribe. Watch my lives. Wayne's now got the sweet deal. Eats his Violet hour. When me and Jamie are going to organise a meetup, we'll probably above a pub. I know you're up for it. I can't. It's difficult for me at the minute, but I would actually love to. Just in case he's Monkey Boy. Yeah, he would have. Yeah, I don't think Justin is capable of lurking. I don't think he's capable. I'm here. I've been investigating with Beardo. Seg sucks because you made me sing Happy Birthday to Sponge. Yeah, he would definitely say something if he was. Maybe I can get a free pass. Oh no! One live at a time. That sounds familiar. So save me from men. My hubby would put my on my purse and it went to mention to get ready to go out today. I got called Cold Pizza Girl. Yes, yeah, I'm not surprised. Depends how many sweets you agree on. I'm bloody impressed he likes Parma Violets. Somebody's got taste. What's up for a drink? As long as the pub has enough beer for me. Choose a pub you're not bothered about being banned from. She is Cold Pizza Girl. No, nothing in the world can convince me cold pizza's a good idea. Oh, if you bloody Phil, frozen pizza. He's eaten a frozen pizza before. Apparently it's just like a cookie. I like my proper beers now. Crisps. Thank you, Elaine. Somebody with taste and dignity in the chat. God, I don't like it when it cools down when you're eating it, let alone cold the next day. YouTube's being really a real pain in the arse at the minute, Catherine. Try refreshing. It's doing it to a lot of people. Cold pizza is live. Cold pizza is yucky. Wayne, what's your favourite crisps? What are my favourite crisps? Look, I like the strong crisp. I like, and he didn't ask me, but I'm going to answer it anyway. I like prawn cocktail. And I like pickled onion. I miss pickled onion crisps. They don't do them as much anymore. I love my Doritos, though. I am a Doritos girl. Vindaloo's a hot you from when they cut. See, I like my gel freezy. You can eat pineapple cold, but cheese and onion. I like cheese. I love cheese and onion if it's a good make, not just regular cheese. I'll eat cheese and onion crisps, but the more expensive ones are yummy. Walkers do a baked selection. I think they're called baked crisps. And they're more expensive, but they're delicious. Thank you, Pinky. Me too. Yeah, Monster Munch pickled onion. Yeah, you can still get the Monster Munch pickled onion. You just don't see the pickled onion crisps as much anymore, but Monster Munch, yummy. That shouldn't be too difficult to Wayne to get up to the lakes. Get up there, Wayne. Meet up with them. Isn't it refreshing when there's been nobody being a dick in chat? It is, Sponge. 100%. Roysters. I don't know roysters. Pickled onion, awesome, Sarah. Love XL cheese. XL cheese. Oh, sweet sour cream and onion, yeah. See, I'm a bit boring with my Doritos. I just like the Cool Ranch ones. I mean, I'll eat the others if I have to. Quite like the lime ones. Is it the lime ones that do? Cheese and onion crisps are all stronger in taste. Yeah, the baked Walkers ones, like I say, they're more expensive, but they are yummy. Cheese twisties. Oh, I've got cheese twists here. You're not Pinky and Sarah doing. What? Innocent. You're basically going over to Manchester and up. Yeah. Oh God, you lot in Blackpool. Ready salted. See, I don't like salted crisps. Don't like salted. Heatwave. Pointless black pepper. Sour cream with Pringles. Oh yeah. They don't last long. Don't like Pringles or Doritos. What? Manchester is easy to get to, yeah, so probably just change at Manchester, wouldn't you? I like Kettle Crisps. I do like Kettle Crisps. Sarah, you're innocent and I'm the Easter Bunny. I didn't know you were the Easter Bunny, Catherine. Wow, everybody, Catherine's the Easter Bunny. Innocent. Yeah, that nobody believes that I'm innocent. Mark Lads. Mark Lads and the Toy Dolls. They're coming to take me away, haha. I'm disappointed. Oh no, you've disappointed Elaine Deputy. Pringles are the best. See the light. Yeah, go and have a look at the illuminations. Thank you. There you go. Those people are disagree with me. Oh wow, more revelations. Sandra's the Tooth Fairy. Catherine's the Easter Bunny. Sandra's the Tooth Fairy, and I'm innocent. Lay's chips. Sweet and smoke. That sounds good. Sweet and smoky American barbecue flavor. Wow. Debbie, I'm sorry you're talented, but wrong about Pringles. Oh no, I do know McCoy's. Steak and yeah, we do have McCoy. We can get McCoy's. I'm a bad pony. See? So the toy dolls all go from up north. That was the bit I did for Seg with the stupid psychic on. Ah. Oh. Toy dolls are awesome. And Sega's Santa Claus. He's every Christmas. You look at his Christmas live streams. He is Santa Claus. Kenny pretends he is, but I do have a Kenny is the Grinch song. I'll bring out again this Christmas. I think it's called You're a Mean One, Mr. Biddle. Longhorn beef. Oh, no, you make me hungry again, guys. Time we on? 4:30. Mariah's on after me. Elaine, you're welcome, and you know, I mean, I love your work, amazing. Ah, she's all right. Yeah, she'll do. I'm kidding. You're talking Kenny Biddle, Benny Kiddle. Yeah. Yeah, the Christmas stuff that me, Phil, and was planning sort of fell to the wayside because of me going into hospital. But we do have some songs, and one of them is Phil and I have talked about doing a kind of a radio show as a long live somewhere around the Christmas, probably before Christmas, before everybody's Christmas live streams. But yeah, one of the ones I did was You're a Mean One, Mr. Biddle. Never had pot noodles. I like pot noodle. I only have the curry ones, but I do like the pot noodle. Thank you for the. No, it's okay. I am aware that you're live. I checked the subscriptions, Mariah. So we'll make sure that we've got the link and send over when I'm done. Get more stuff out in a few months. It's and people don't realise how long it takes to the Elaine. But if you haven't, I know I don't know how much is on Elaine's Paranormal Handmaiden channel, but the Creepy Caboodle channel, if you want to look at more of her artwork, is awesome. And it was the channel that gave me a kick up the arse for my art channel. I haven't done it for this one. I really need to actually do a proper introduction video. If you want to see what a proper introduction video on your channel looks like, go and have a look at Elaine's. If somebody could put Elaine's Creepy Caboodle in the chat, that'd be awesome. Benny Kiddle. That's going to stick. We have 2-minute noodles. We have different ranges of noodles here, but I understand we don't have the curry. I want to eat the curry one. Not much at the mo. But yeah, if you haven't seen Elaine's main channel, Creepy Caboodle, don't buy the king. But I can't help myself. It's habit. Just like top of noodles are criminal sick. Golden. Does it still do Golden Wonder? Oh, I was thinking crisps. They gave us the pot noodle in the better crisps. They still do the crisps. My Walker or the cheapest, depending on how much money I've got. You've been away for a bit. There you go. There's Elaine's link. Includes some of the masks she's made, but look at her other stuff as well. Look at that introduction video, especially if you've got a channel. Her products are Walker. Oh right, okay. Actually, thinking about it, can somebody put my art channel in the chat as well? I am back to putting stuff on the sticky spare ribs pot noodles. I don't think I've seen those. Terry, our country's out. We have a lot in common with the Aussies. Would have done for Elaine if I could. Stop taking everything from us, England. Yeah, Scott's in the chat. I'm 20 miles from the border. You got to be nice to me. Could end up eventually being further north, actually. Long term. May end up in the Berwick area eventually. I'm craving UK crisps now. Yeah, see, our crisps aren't chips. What you'd call chips. Not like the Doritos. I love Doritos. Yes, that got a new? Hang on, am I behind the times, Elaine? Have you got a new channel? We didn't take your freedom, no. Well, where I am, was Scotland. I'm at Northumberland is actually level with Western Scotland. We're above the wall, Adrian's Wall. I'm on the bit of England that the English nicked. No, long term, what I actually want to live in is, believe it or not, is actually sort of mobile home type thing, because they're just the right size for me. But I think most of the ones in Northumberland are holiday lets, so you've got problems with parks closed for 2 months of the year, blah blah blah. But there is one up at Berwick, so I may move closer to the border. I did not know that. Sorry, Lane. I did not know that. I will go and check your I'll use that link after the live, and I'll check. Actually, you know, I'm going to do it now. If I can still see it, just let me catch up. I didn't know that, Elaine. If the old one's still up, if you got your introduction video on the new one, just gonna have a look. Oh, your second channel's on there as well. Awesome. I'll have a look at that later. Oh no, the channel trailer is on the new channel. If you scroll down on the videos, it is on there. I'll double check that later. Okay, back to StreamYard. Where's my StreamYard? There we go. It's back here, Victoria. Yeah, that's my dumping channel for all the stuff. I do put things like the songs on, and the Crow radios are on there. Raven's been lurking. You do realise that the way those towns are spelt don't make sense. No, they don't. I live in Alnwick, which is Alnwick. The number of people, tourists who come here and call it Alnwick, and it's Alnwick, you don't pronounce the L. But we've also got an Allenmouth, Alnmouth, because it's the mouth of the River Aln, what Alnwick's on. And you do say the L in Allenmouth. It's very confusing up here. McVitie's. Try and take our biscuits. I like McVitie's. Just Subtifolio. Let's maybe put my Uncanny Academy in. Yeah, I'm going to be wrapping up in a minute, Sandra. Get some rest. Oh, I forgot about the car here. I hope that all sorts itself out, darling. Is there a big mouth? That would be awesome. If there's a river big, there will be, but you know, I don't think there's a river big. Jamie Oliver came up and changed Uriah Brew. How rude! Us Northerners tried to confuse everyone. Yeah, that's true. Just for the hell of it. Is it Widemouth? Is it Widmouth? Is that how you pronounce it? Yeah, Uncanny Academy, that's mine. I am trying to I have started putting bits and pieces on there again. I want to build that up. And as I'm doing more artwork, when I can, I'm trying to film it. took sugar out of it. Oh, how rude. Just witty mouth. Is it mouth or muth? So blessed to have you all in my life. Thank you. Night, sweetie. Killjoy. Such a killjoy. You gotta eat healthy. Oh. Honestly. Derby is pronounced Derby. I suppose people might say Derby. We have a place up here called Hoyk, which is pronounced Howyck. So everybody says Howick. It's Hoyk. Well, I lost a lot of money with that, and they released an original recipe iron brew and charged us extra for it. Problem is, because I know somebody who makes works for a company that makes local liquors, etc. And when we left Europe, the sugar tax went up huge in the UK anyway. So, and one of the reasons the government pushed it up was to try and stop people drinking energy drinks with sugar in them. Yeah, no pressure. Sorry, I don't tend to put links in very often, but so if I recommend them, I'm not saying mine. You don't have to subscribe to mine, because it can get like that. I occasionally have a little clear out, but I actually feel bad on subbing from people, so not very often. They knew we'd just put it in small accounts. Yeah, that's a big thing, isn't it? Stay away from energy drinks if possible. Water works best. I don't drink energy drinks as such. I don't drink any of them. I mean, I drink Coca-Cola and stuff. Dandelion and Burdoc's my go-to at the minute, but I don't drink what would actually be called energy drinks. What is good for the body? I actually like water. I do drink a lot of water, and not just the stuff with coffee in it. I've always liked water. Water, as Phil would say. Iron brew energy is good. Stay away, Jamie Oliver. Yeah. Take our freedom, but he can't take our drinks. Remember the Popman always had great cream soda and pineapple crush. Do you know something? I don't know what it is about cream soda now, because it was one of my favourites as a kid, but it's disgusting. Any cream soda I've tried recently has been disgusting. Too syrupy. New water bottle, it's brilliant. I like hot chocolate. If anyone asked, what you need is the hot chocolate with the whipped cream on top and the flaking and the sugar bits and the marshmallows. Best way to eat hot chocolate. I know, they're right killjoys. Coca-Cola or water. That's normally me. It's just change is as good as the rest. John Boy, you did a good advert for your water bottle yesterday. Jamie Oliver campaigned to reduce sugar, but has 3 different types of sugar in his children's birthday cake recipe. Just saying, that's one rule for him, isn't it? Sprite's changed. I'm big on chocolate drinks. Elaine's a hypocrite and a dithead. That's my notification to say Mariah's live in 30 minutes. Oh! Were your ears burning, Justin? Chat's been saying such lovely things about you. How amazing you are. Sponge was positively lovely about everything to do with you. Yeah, it's very much an English. Tizer, I haven't heard Tizer in ages. Still make Tizer. There you go. Monkey! No, Justin, was your ears burning? Getting to the crux of the matter now. There you go. Sponge. Oh, hey, Justin! There may have been a teeny tiny discussion on Seg making you sing Happy Birthday to Sponge. Seg's everybody's hero. Just going to mute a minute, guys. How willingly you sang it. 2 inches here, well, Justin. Oh dear, was it that bad? Well, Sponge was leading the charge, so, you know. She was saying how amazing that happy birthday rendition was. 6 months late. The injunction was brought up. I need to see Justin singing to Sponge. It was Seg's live, not last night. It was the live before, I think. Oh, 7 months. So, hey Ryan, how you doing? See, Elaine's innocent, completely innocent, forced into singing. So he's still admitting he didn't want to do it, Sponge. Bear that in mind. Yeah, that's the one. Caroline from a Seg Life, it was from 8 years ago. It's very touching, Justin. No, she's been saying that all live. And says, fantastic friends, fun chat. On your Seg. I'm not like Seg, I know my singing's bad. I've got to put together the button for Sandra Peachy because I've got him singing Incy Wincy Spider with all the hand gestures. On a serious note, for a sec, thank you all. You shake my mind off things this afternoon. Got a bit overwhelmed, and you've all done me proud. Oh, bless you, Elaine. Honestly, I get that myself in usually mainly in my life, to be honest. But yeah, if you're in a life where everything's on a roll, it's like a little oasis. And it's even when there's sort of problems in the community, Justin, a true karaoke master. I won't go that far. Hey, Kenny. Kenny in chat. How we doing? Elaine, glad to have helped my friend. Love and respect, and please take care. Yeah. Benny Kiddle is here. I don't know where the Benny Kiddle's come from, but that is. I'm sorry, Kenny. That's funny. Kenny. I don't talk about it much, but life's a bit nuts. Every little break these lives can give. Yeah. You can take your mind off it and just like-minded people having fun. Oh, batten down your Ouija boards, it's Kenny. How do you batten down a Ouija board? You nail the planchette to it. Hide the ghost stuff. Kenny is here. Yeah, you got a DR60. Claim no responsibility. Oh, how did that get there? And you probably get more jip from Crow on that one. I'm here. Hide your ghost photos. Or sending them in. Along with bank details. Sarah Benny Kiddler's Jamie's thing. Or was that Jamie? I'm losing track. Just glad my kid is in school. Gives me a few hours of relaxing. Ryan getting some R&R. Spand, you know I share my stuff. What time am I on? Oh no, I'm alright at the minute. I want to bump into Mariah's live. Good to see Kenny and Justin pop in. I know, both at the same time. What they been up to? Comparing notes. Kenny's favourites are the orb ones. Everyone sent Kenny a digital fix. Yeah. Kenny loves haunted dust. In conspiring, I need the sassy walk. Yeah, go and watch Justin's entrance to the wrestling ring. Compare it to Kenny's. Sorry, Justin. Kenny, no spoilers. I haven't seen it yet. You'd have loved Justin's podcast last night. Hate these YouTube hours again. I know, and they've been happening for a couple of weeks now. Really irritating. I'm assuming I haven't been buffering. Poor Seg last night, nearly having to end a stream early. Why do I pay every month for it to give me errors? I know. Crow's made me look like a tiny boy. If you let Crow anywhere near your outfit, you should have known. I don't think you had a choice, man, did you? I think you did it in a live. You'd catch up, yeah. Go and watch the entrance again. I thought I saw an orb once. Turned out it was my watch reflecting light on the wall. You mincing nicely, Justin. Yeah, work with your strengths, Justin. You could adopt it for an intro for your podcast. It's all right, Catherine. I'm actually going to finish in a minute, so everybody can have a break before Mariah's. Mariah's going live at 5:10. So in 20 minutes. I'll be live tomorrow night as normal. I won't change the Wednesday night live till I know what I'm doing with them. It's happening to everybody. So, and keep an eye out for my Pact with the Devil video, because it is almost done now, because I've sorted out the audio issue. When I say I've sorted out the audio issue, I remembered to actually unmute the microphone this time. In those leggings, there's no room for my banana. Anybody want to take that one? Good to see Justin switching to his podcast. So, are you doing a members line? Yeah, I am actually going to do one this week, I think. I'll find a gap on Thursday or Friday and do a members live. And the Pact with the Devil video is going to take quite a while to render, but once it's rendered, it takes no time to upload to YouTube. So long as there's no copyright claims in it, because I've got interviews and stuff with musicians, I do want to do it as a premiere. So head on over to the Occult Live. Mariah's live in 20 minutes. But the notifications up there. Can somebody put Mariah's link in the chat in case anybody doesn't have it? And I will see you tomorrow night. I will do a members live. Try and do it convenient for people. And thank you. I might do a live on Thursday as well. Online bullying from Crown's Seg, I think. Awesome. I'll watch that one. I'm losing track of your lives. I didn't know if, because with you doing a investigation live last week. So yeah, that's usually 8 o'clock, isn't it, Justin? Actually, if Justin's going to do if Justin's going to do a live on Thursday, if nothing else is on after it, I might try and chime my premiere when he's finished. You may go early, right? So if I will that be a chimps? I'm assuming if it's Thursday, it's a chimps. No, tea party. Justin will get slated in chat. That's why I like the tea party ones, because he has to pay attention for chatting that one. 8 p.m. Justin, that's fucking 5 a.m. Oh, he doesn't care. It's Justin going live. Or chumps. Set an alarm, Caroline. See how much she cares. Yeah. And keep an eye out for Ryan as well. So Justin is going to mince in for hot dogs. There you go. Right, guys. Mariah's probably gonna be there if you want to head over to the Occult Life, and I will catch everybody. Set an alarm, harsh. I will try and catch everybody tomorrow night. All right. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you to the mods. Thank you for everybody. Awesome stream. We had a great time. Thank you so much. Toodles.
Come on, Bobby, let's get party.
I'm a Bobby girl.
Come on, Bobby, let's get party.
In a Bobby girl.
Come on, Bobby, let's get party.
Like a plastic. It's a plastic. You could go home.
Come on, Bobby, let's get party.
I just need to be there. Like a plastic. It's a plastic.
I'm too sexy for I'm not, you know what? I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to go down this road.